Hello everyone, Namaskar, Jai Jagannath. Welcome back to your one Sarat Education channel dedicated to 26. This is the third video. And in today's session we will cover the UGC Net Commerce December Commerce Paper 2. In this series we are not just solving questions, we are also doing complete concept based explanation where every question is explained, all options, and all options are explained, discussed concept, and made exam ready. So this session will help you not only for UGC Net but also for all commerce competitive exams. Let's start today's class. And don't forget like, share and subscribe to your favorite channel Sarat Education. Then your first question is the objective of the 11th five-year plan approach. 11th five-year plan approach paper is to achieve inclusive growth, inclusive finance, social justice, and growth with equity. Your correct answer is inclusive growth. Your correct answer is inclusive growth, because the 11th five-year plan 2007 to 2012 of India focused primarily on inclusive growth, because the meaning growth that benefits all sections of society, basically the poor, marginal peoples, rural populations, and some urban peoples. The idea was not just to increase GDP, but to ensure that the benefit of the economic development are widely distributed to all sectors of the our country. The inclusive growth, so it's correct, and it focus the emphasizing equity, employment, education, health, and various all sectors of our country. So in the finance, inclusive finance is focus only banking and credit, and growth with equity means inclusive, it's not cover all the aspects of inclusive growth. Social justice means broader philosophy goal, but not stated objective of the plan. So these three are not correct. Only correct is inclusive growth. The next question is the sector owned by the state or central government. The sector owned by the state or central government is called private sector, public sector, joint sector, and corporate sector. Your correct answer is public sector. Public sector is owned by both state and central government. The sector that owned, controlled, and managed by the government, like either central government and state government, is known as public sector. It includes enterprises like Indian Railway, LIC, all public banks, okay, etc. Are various enterprises and Navratna companies, Mani Ratna companies. There are the various other enterprises are also run in our country. The private sector owned and operated by the individuals. The private sector owned and operated by the individuals or private firms for only profit. Then public sectors only for it's a fully largely owned by the government. And joint sector owned jointly by the government and private sector. Mix of private sector and public sector is the joint sector. Then corporate sector is the like a dairy farm, dairy cooperative. These are the examples. And corporate sector is owned and managed by the group of individuals for the mutual benefit. Okay, next question. The next question, balanced growth means here the options are the state of an economy in which there is a constant relationship between the components of aggregate national income. The effect upon the national income of equal changes in government expenditure and revenue. Then a situation in which government planned expenditure equal its expected income, and none of these. Then your correct answer is A, that is the state of an economy. The balanced growth means the state of an economy in which there is a constant relationship between components of aggregate national income. Okay. The sectors where economic growth in the harmony, maintaining a stable relationship among components of national income, such as consumption, investment, production, etc. Okay. Then other options are not correct, because The second option, the effect upon the national income of equal changes in government expenditure and revenue means the balance budget where government income equals only to expenditure. The next is the next is describe balancing budget multipliers, not balance growth. Okay, then balance growth is an important. The balance growth is an important to avoid structural imbalance like overconfidence on one sector like agriculture and primary. So balance growth means all three sectors should be included in the balance growth, that like primary sector and secondary sector and tertiary sector. All three sectors should be included in the balance growth of a industry, growth of a country. The next question is the country that is not a developing country but has the country that is not a developing country but has not yet achieved the status of the advanced economy is Malaysia, South Korea, Singapore, and none of these. Your correct answer is South Korea. South Korea, it was historically categorized as a newly industrialized country transitioning an advanced status. But it's a newly industrialized economic zone जो टाइप NI is. They are beyond belonging state. They are belonging state like not fully classified as advanced economically, but it follow the advanced economic status and speaking historically various sectors of a developing of a nation. The South Korea is a class example of a rapid industrialization, technological growth, export led development, moving from a developing nation to near developed status. Okay, next question is the draft 5-year plan in India is approved by the draft 5-year plan in India is approved by National Development Council, Planning Commission, Cabinet Committee, President of India. Here your correct answer is National Development Council. National Development Council is approved the 5-year plans in India, and now it is replaced by the Niti Aayog. The Planning Commission prepared the draft 5-year plan, but final approval was given by the final approval is given by the National Development Council, that is NDC. Okay, Planning Commission only prepared the draft. Cabinet Committee not responsible for the plan approvals. Plan approvals. The next, President of India, President does not approve 5-year plans. Does not approve 5. They are not a member of any 5-year plans. The NDC ensure cooperative federalism, or NDC National Development Council ensures federalism by improving state in planning, making the process more democratic and representative. Okay, this next question is which accounting principle differentiate between the owners and management? Which accounting principle differentiate between the owners and management? The options are going concern, dual aspect, separate entity, and conservatism. Your correct answer is separate entity, because the separate entity concept that states that the business is distinct from its owner. Okay, this principle clearly differentiate between owners or shareholders and management, treating the business as an independent accounting unit, and all transactions are recorded from the firm's perspective, not owner's personal point of view. Or then other options like going concern means assumes the business will continue foreseeable future, continue in the future. It does not separate ownership from the management. Then dual aspects means every transaction has a two effect like debit and credit, and unrelated to ownership separation. Then conservative focus on like prudence, it recognizing losses only, not entire distribution of the organization. So your correct answer is separate entity. The next question, reducing the capital of a company is called internal reconstruction, external reconstruction, consolidation, and none of these. Which is the correct answer? Your correct answer is internal reconstruction. Correct answer is internal reconstruction. The reduction of share means the reduction of share capital refers to decreasing a company's capital to write off losses, overvalued assets, or recognized finance without liquidating the company, the process is known as internal reconstruction. Okay, decreasing the company's capital to write off losses, to overvalue the assets, or recognize finance without liquidating the company. This process is called the internal reconstruction. Then external reconstruction means involve forming a new company to take over the old one, to forming a new company to forming the old one. Then consolidation means refers to the combining uh, consolidation means refers to combining financial statements or businesses, not reducing capital. Then internal reconstruction helps revive. In internal reconstruction only help revive financial weak companies by adjusting capital structure while continuing operations. Okay, next question, PV ratio shows profit volume, profit earning capability, and safety margin, none of these. Your profit volume ratio, also known as contribution margin ratio, profit volume ratio, also known as profit contribution margin ratio, indicate the relationship between contribution and sales. That indicate the contribution and sales. It reflects how much profit is generated, generated per unit of a sale, and is used in cost volume profit analysis. So your correct answer is profit earning capacity. So your correct answer is profit earning capacity. It means it measures how efficiently sales generated profit. How efficiently sales generated profit. A profit volume means to view does not clearly define the ratio. Then safety ratio means refer to the excess of actual sales over break even sales, and the known is the known. The next question, the meaning of a cash as per the accounting standard 3 revised is cash in hand, cash at bank, cash in hand, and demand deposit in banks. Then none of this. Your correct answer is C. Your correct answer is C, cash in hand and demand deposit in bank. Okay, the cash includes as per the accounting standard 3 cash flow statement, cash includes both physical cash and demand deposits with banks. So your correct answer is C. The demand deposit are those that can be withdrawn immediately without restrictions. This definition ensures accurate reporting of liquidity in financial statements. Okay. Next question is matching question. List 1 and list 2. Then there are the codes. First is cash equivalent, average collection period, then zero based budgeting, responsible center. Your list 2 shows efficiency of managing an asset, controlling government expenditure, liquid securities, residual income. Your correct is first, cash equivalent means it's a cash means a liquidity, or it's related to liquid securities, liquid security. So A is related to third. Then average collection period means efficiency of managing an asset. So second option is 1. Then third, zero based budgeting means zero based controlling government expenditure. Then C is near to second. Then responsibility center means residual income. Responsibility center is equal to residential income. So your correct answer is 3 1 3 1 2 4. 3 1 2 4 means A is your correct answer. Okay. Next question is the price in the short period monopolist firm is equilibrium at break-even point. Average revenue is greater than to average cost. Average revenue is smaller than the average cost. All of these, which is the correct? Here correct option is D. All of these. In the short run, a monopolist can earn supernormal profit. Or normal profit. Normal profit means break-even profit, or earn incurred losses, or maybe incurred losses, depending on the demand and the cost contribution. The equilibrium occurs when marginal revenue equal to marginal cost, but the profit position depends on the relationship between average revenue and average cost. So break-even point where average revenue equal to average cost, Break even point means average revenue equal to average cost, and average revenue is greater than equal to greater than to average cost, where average revenue exceeds average cost, the monopolist earn supernormal profit. When average revenue equal to average cost, the firm earn normal profit. It's normal profit, it's the supernormal profit, it's the maybe losses. At that point, maybe losses, the firm incur losses but may continue their the short term businesses. So your correct answer is all of the above. Next question is, the price discrimination is profitable and possible if the two markets have equal elasticity of demand, different elasticity of demand, then inelastic demand, highly elastic demand. Your correct answer is different elasticity of a demand. Your correct answer is different elasticity of demand. The price discrimination, this is the word the of profitability. Then the price discrimination involves changing different prices in different markets. For the same product, it is profitable only when the elasticity of demand varies across market. So equal elasticity means if elasticity is the same, the firm cannot benefit from changing different prices. Different elasticity is correct because higher prices are charges in less elasticity market, and lower prices is charges in the more elastic markets. Okay, next question is, law of increasing constant return are temporary phase of law of variable proportion, law of diminishing returns, law of proportionality, law of diminishing utility. Then your correct answer is law of variable proportion. Law of variable proportion is your correct. The law of increasing and a constant return are temporal phase of law of variable proportion explains how output changes when one factor is varies while other factors are kept constant. If it has three stages: increasing returns, constant return, and a diminishing return. Okay, it has three stages like increasing return, constant return, and a diminishing return. So your correct answer is law of variable proportion. Okay, next question is, the farm producing a large number of products will follow the pricing strategy known as large number of products: cost plus pricing, differential pricing, product line pricing, and a price leadership. Which is the correct answer? Your correct answer is product line pricing. क्योंकि the farm producing large number of products. When a farm produces a wide range of products, it adopts product line pricing, setting prices for different products in a way that maximizes overall profit for the entire product range. Or the cost per pricing means adds a fixed margin to cost. Fixed margin to cost does not consider the multiple product relationship. Then other differential prices refer to the changing different prices to different customers or different markets. Then price leadership means refers to the dominant firm setting prices in an oligopoly market. Okay, next question is, cartel under oligopoly does not survive for the long because cartel under oligopoly does not survive for the long time because inter-farm rivalry, low profits, high cost of marketing, heavy losses. Your correct answer is inter-farm rivalry. Inter-farm rivalry is the main point when cartel is not survive for a long period, because cartel are agreement among the farms to control prices or output, but they are often unstable due to conflicting interest among the members. Okay, so this is the correct. Then next question, F test is a probability test, variance test, factor analysis, and none of these. F test is a variance test. Because the F test is a statistical test used to compare the variance of two or more populations. It is widely applicable in the ANOVA, analysis of variance. ANOVA. Okay, ANOVA or analysis of variance to determine whether the group means of a different significantly by examining variance ratios. This the test statistic is the ratio to variances. Okay, F test is a variance test. The next question is regression analysis is a measure of degree and direction of a relationship, degree of association, cause and effect relationship, none of these. Your correct answer is cause and effect relationship. Regression analyze the measure of a cause and effect relationship. Regression analyze the functional relationship between dependent variable and independent variable, helping to predict how changes in one variable affect another variable. Okay, you are correct. The next question is schedule helps us in collecting primary data, qualitative data, secondary data, none of these. Your correct answer is primary data. A schedule is a data collection tool. Filled in by the investigator or researcher or enumerator during direct interaction with their respondents, their targeted respondents. It is the commonly used in survey, especially where a respondent may not be able to fill the forms themselves. The secondary data is already available and not collected. Qualitative data schedules can collect both qualitative and quantitative data, not limited to qualitative data only. The primary data correct because schedules are used for the first hand data collection. Okay, your correct answer is primary data. Next is matching question. For list 1 random sampling, hypothesis testing, questionnaire, t-test. List 2 structured parameter test, probability sampling, beta error. Which are the correct answer? First is random sampling, means random sampling is a probability sampling. So A to 3. Then hypothesis testing is a beta error. Hypothesis testing can be so beta error. Then questionnaire is a structured questionnaire. Questionnaire should be structured questionnaire. T-test is a parametric test. Random sampling is a type of probability sampling. Probability sampling where each unit has a equal chances. Hypothesis testing means it involves two type of error, like type 1 error, type 2 error. Beta error refers to the type 2 error and alpha error refers to the type 1 error. Then questionnaire is a structured questionnaire as a generally structured set of questions. Then t-test is a parametric test. T-test assumes normal distribution. Generally structured set of questions. Generally set of hence a parametric test. Normal distribution. T-test assumes normal distribution, hence a parametric test. Next question is the process of arranging records. The process of arranging records within a file is called ordering, arranging, sequencing, and storing. Or sorting. Which is the correct answer? Your correct answer is D, sorting, because sorting refers to the arranging records, arranging data, or arranging your collected information in a specific order, ascending or descending, based on any key field such as name, number, age, or data, or any other data. Or other options like ordering means a general term not specifically used in the data processing, Arranging means too vague and not technical. And sequencing refers to the placing item in sequence but not commonly used in the file management terminology. Okay, so that your correct answer is D, sorting. Then next question, who is the father of scientific management? It's a very simple question. Peter F. Drucker, F.W. Taylor, Henry Fayol, Charles Babbage. Your correct answer is F.W. Taylor. F.W. Taylor is the father of scientific management. F.W. Taylor means Frederick Wilson Taylor, full name, is known as the father of scientific management. He introduced the scientific methods to improve industrial efficiency, emphasizing the time studies, standardization, division of work, and his approach replacing the traditional method like rule of thumbs methods with the with the systematic analysis. Okay, and then Peter Drucker is related to not related to scientific management, is the father of modern management. Peter Drucker means father of modern management. Henry Fayol is the father of principle of management or developed administrative principle of management. And Edward Taylor is the scientific management. Then Charles Babbage contribute to the early management thoughts but not recognized as a father. Next question, KA as what are the KR as key result area, key real assets, key recruitment agency, key resourceful areas. Your correct answer is key result area. Correct answer is key result area. Refers to critical performance areas in a job where outcomes are essential for achieving organization goals. They defines what is expected from an employee in a measurable term. Okay, so your correct answer is key result area. Then other options like a key recruitment agency not related to performance management. Key real assets means not, it refers to physical and or financial asset, not job performance. A resourceful area means not recognized, it's not a term of in the business. So next question is, the modern organization structure usually recommended in tall, flat, floating, and circular. Your correct answer is flat. Your correct answer is flat. The modern organ structural usually recommended flat structure. Means the modern organization increasingly prefer a flat organization structure characterized by the fewer hierarchical levels and a wider span of control. This promotes faster communication, flexibility, and employment empowerment. Okay, tall is not a and it's a very traditional structure with many levels and lead to delay and rigidity. It's based on the hierarchy system of the organization. There is a various levels lead to transport their information is very delay and rigidity. Then floating is not recognized and a circular is rare and very less particular compared to the flat structure. Next question, your next question is which following related to interpersonal communication. Johari window, formal, body language, all of these. Your correct answer is all of these. Your correct answer is all of these because interpersonal communication involves exchange of information between individuals using various methods like both verbal method and non-verbal methods. Johari window means a model that improves self-awareness and mutual understanding in communication. Formal means formal communication channels like meetings, reports, discussion. These are the formal communication involves interpersonal interactions. Then body language is a key component of a non-verbal interpersonal communications. So all are the correct here. Your correct answer is D. Your next question and this series, this session's last question: who is an independent director? Who is an independent director? An independent director is a member of the board who does not have any material or financial relationship with the company, ensuring unbiased decision making. Okay, independent is not related to company and it provides only unbiased decision for the growth of the financial or economical growth of the organization. So financial institution is not correct. Shareholder is not correct. No, nominee is not correct. So your correct answer is none of these. Okay, today's video is complete and thank you. Jai Jagannath.